Well, since I am still charging at 110 at home, started looking up some all the available charging stations around Milwaukee County, and lo and behold, AAA just completely from the ground up, just short of tearing the whole building down, redid their AAA office. And what did they install? AAA put in a ChargePoint charging station. And to top it all off, it is free. All you need is your ChargePoint card. Let's see if we can get some shots on the screen here. ChargePoint station, 499D. Available. Well, I'm using it, so it's not available. They have 2 spaces, but they got 1 outlet. So far I've been here 20 minutes, it looks like, and 6.237 kilowatt hours, or kilowatts I've put into the car, I think, if I'm reading this right. Believe it or not, I've had a ChargePoint card for a very long time. I've only used one other ChargePoint station, and somebody else actually did it for me, because the station was offline, and then they had to get online. So this is literally the first time I have tried ChargePoint. So, let's see what we got here. I don't know if you can see. There we go. See the little green light flashing? So first, I got my card out. Wave the card in front of the scanner, which releases the cable. I don't know why they have a number 2 on there, because oh, there's a number 1 down there. When I'm done charging, I might play around with it a little bit, try it again. There might be an outlet or something underneath that number 1. I'll see what happens. It might have locked again, because I tried pulling on it. It might have locked because I didn't use that one. So anyways, once you take your cable out, you grab your ChargePoint, or your standardized, was it J1772 adapter. Very easily clips right onto the ChargePoint network power grip there, or I forgot exactly what you call it. Plugged right in. A couple seconds later, light turned from blue to green, and now she's flashing and charging. I love those door handles. And let's see what we got over here. Nice thing about the dashboard here, tells you right on the dash, I'm receiving 18 miles per hour of charge back. Currently, they're providing me power at 207 volts, plus or minus a little bit. It's fluctuating due to the load. And I'm charging at 32 amps of a maximum of 32 amps. Let's move over to the main screen. I've been just viewing, even though you can't watch video on the Tesla yet. That would be an awesome add-on. I'd love to be able to put Netflix on here for the kids as I'm going down the road, or even play YouTube, as I am, as you can probably tell with all the videos I upload, a YouTube fanatic. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's my energy consumption screen. To go to the charging screen, that's right, you gotta go to controls at the bottom. I did that wrong, didn't I? Oh yeah, no, I did that right. Controls, sorry, second day with the vehicle, I'm still getting used to everything. This is light years ahead of my 02 Xterra, or my Nissan Cubicle. After you touch controls, you go up here to charging. There we go. Now, I have it set for standard charge right now. I've been here 20 minutes, maybe. I had some paperwork to do for my shop. No big deal. I've been here 20 minutes, and if I'm reading this right, I have gotten 9 miles range back, and it's rating me at 18 miles per hour of range at 32 amp. Now, the higher the voltage level on the line, the faster it's going to charge as well. So, because this is only charging at about 206 volts right now, ideally it'd be 208 for this specific line. What that means is this building, due to being such a big industrial, well, not industrial, but a commercial facility, they actually have three-phase power coming into the building. Now with three-phase, you don't get 220 or 240 volts. Once you split off a leg of the three-phase to get 200 plus volt current, you only get 208 technically ideal voltage. Whereas at a home drop, since it's single phase, when you split the phases, you get 200, or when you combine the phases, you get 220 or 240, depending on the transformer. So if I was charging at 220, I'd probably get about 20 miles per hour range back. If I was at 240, as my house will be once I get my 220 outlet installed, I would be at probably about 22 miles per hour. It's not much, but when you're considering adding 3 hours, because this says remaining charge time at this moment is 3 hours 15 minutes. If I'm at 240 volts and I'm getting an extra 4 miles per hour of charge, that's 8, that's 12 extra miles. That's almost less than an hour, reduces an hour charge. Now, my estimate right now, it shows 3 hours 15 minutes remaining to recharge, give me a full standard charge. When the vehicle was delivered to me, it was a max charge, which thank God they gave it to me, because I'm stuck on a 110 at home, one of which has a grounding problem apparently, so I got to run the extension cord to the back of my house. That one works until I can figure out the grounding problem, but by the time I do that, I'm better off just installing the damn 220 and being done with it. Working on it. Got a busy workload at home right now. Now if I want to do a max charge, slide that sucker over there, and now we'd be going for max range. At the current amperage, it would take 4 hours and 25 minutes, so about an extra hour is the estimated time to give me a max range charge, which, if I had 4 hours and 25 minutes to sit here, I probably would do a range charge, because tomorrow I'm going to be going 130 miles, and at my destination's only going to have a 110 outlet for now, but I'm going to be going to the Wisconsin Dells. My family does have a resort/motel up there, nothing big, and it's going to, or actually at the moment, it currently is the only location in the Wisconsin Dells, which is Wisconsin's biggest tourist area, that has a charging spot for EVs. Albeit it is only 120 volts, but it's free. Anybody can use it, and it's better than zero. So what would you rather have? Drive to the Dells, get stuck there? Some people would like that. Or you drive to the Dells, at least you have somewhere to plug in. This weekend I have all the equipment. I'm going to be installing a NEMA 14-50 outlet, which is perfect for Teslas. It's not the fastest, but what is that? 32 miles per hour of recharge capability. Completely dead battery in 5 hours. I don't think that's too bad, especially for free. At current electrical rates up there, that would be like $12 in electricity. So you can't complain too much. At home I'm on time of use electric, so it only cost me about $1. But like I said, 110 outlet, I'm not going too fast. Last night I had to dial down the amperage because I had so much on that one outlet that I had to eventually plug into last night. I was only charging at 2 miles per hour because I wanted to be on the safe side. I was only charging at about 8 amp instead of the max 12, just in case my freezer in my garage kicked in. Like I said, not ideal, but being on the safe side, plus I needed to start getting something built back up in this battery if I'm going to make a 130-mile drive tomorrow. So that's what we got there. I guess I've dragged this video on long enough. And yes, you can dial down the current. I really don't want to do that because I'm trying to get as much juice in here as possible. There we go, hit 130 miles. I've gained back 12 miles of range in the 30 minutes I've been here. Probably a little bit. What time is it? 6:22. I've been here about 40 minutes, I guess. Has been 40 minutes, roughly, something around there. Who knows? I charged for 8 hours last night by the time I got home, and I gained a total of 20 miles back in range. Not a lot by a long shot. So I guess even though it only said 2 miles per hour recharge, I guess I got a little bit more than that, since it rounds up and down, or rounds down instead of up. So gives you an underestimate. That way you're a little more surprised when you get better or quicker charging than you actually did. I guess that's it. I can't think of anything else to talk about charging. Once I'm ready to leave, I will just go over. I'll do a quick video on the next one on disconnecting and wrapping up the charge point, and show everybody what the charge point cards look like, as I do recommend everybody gets them. Charge point cards cost about $4.99 to purchase and have shipped. And the nice thing about it is, once you purchase the card, you do need the card to use free stations and paid stations. You do not need to use paid stations with the card. Like this, the station I'm using right now is 100% free, so I can't complain no matter how much juice it's given me. And you just wave the card in front of it, pops everything out, and you're good to go. So it's like a one-time fee if you're using a free station. Can't beat that. Free is good. Free is great. Free keeps my money and food on my plate. Alright, that was kind of cheesy. So, probably going to stay here till I got 140 miles charge. And then I am going to... Where am I going to go? I don't know. I got nowhere to go. Kids are by Grandma and Grandpa's house, and I'd love to go to the casino, make some more money. Potawatomi Casino paid for a huge portion of this vehicle. Thank you, Potawatomi. I hate your casino. It smells like urinal cakes, but I do appreciate your charitable donations to my wallet. I do much prefer Ho Chunk Casino in the Dells. Very clean, very nice people, great dealers. Oh, I take that back. Potawatomi does have very nice dealers. Very nice people. But the casino itself is cheap and dirty. Very, very dirty. You can tell I'm lonely because I haven't shut the camera off yet. I guess that's it. I'm going to let the video run to 14 minutes just out of spite, and that's about it. We're up to 131 miles. Oh, the estimate for charge time just changed. It's 3 hours 10 minutes, and I've gotten a total of 13 miles back. And just to give you, this is actually a very nice spot they got here. They just redid the parking lot. So if you guys are in Milwaukee and you need a place to charge for free, albeit it's a little slow of a charge, but it's, you know, the same as any other charge point just about. Come on, focus. There we go. This AAA. This is located on 27th Street. I believe it'd be South 27th. I'm not entirely sure at this exact moment, but if this is South 27th, and we're looking at 443 South 27th Street in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The only businesses around to really patronize, unless you want to go for a walk over the freeway to the other side, over the bridge to the other side of the freeway, which those trees are blocking. The freeway is about 30 feet that way. It's pretty quiet over here though with those trees. There's a Quality Inn and Suites, so if you need a place to stay, directly across the street from Quality Inn and Suites is a free charging station. Over to the left, there is a Roadway Inn and Suites right there. Or Inn and Suites. And they have apparently a indoor pool. Cool. Go over a little more. You have a can't read the sign even with my glasses. You got a taco joint right there. Next to that, right here, is a Advanced Auto Parts. And then you got a bunch of car dealerships. There's a Rico's House of Cards. I actually believe that is a right there is Rico House of Cards. I believe that is a restaurant and bar. Never been there. Never seen any cars in the parking lot either. And apparently there is a Dodge Charger police car sitting in the driveway waiting to pull someone over. And if you keep going that way, there's a few restaurants. Really nothing this way. If you go that way, there is lots of restaurants. There's even a Sonic. First, there's a lot of restaurants going that way. You're talking about a 5 to 10 minute walk though over the freeway and up the hill. There's also Walgreens, a gas station, preferably not for buying gas at, but if you need your cigarettes or lotto tickets, keep you busy for a little while. And yes, I am really that lonely that I am still talking. Well, anyways, back to the charging. Updated again, 3 hours, 5 minutes remaining. We got 14 miles back now. We're still hovering at 206 volts. We're only at 31 amps now, so I don't know why the drop. I guess I can't complain too much. 31 amps is just short of 32 amps, so that's fair. Oh, that cop just took off. Oop, just missed him. Oh yeah, you got somebody. So, I'm going to call this video quits. Any questions, or if you guys would like to know something specific about the car, don't hesitate to message me or email me through YouTube, or post in the comments section for this video, and I'd be more than happy to shoot any custom video you guys want, detailing any specific portion of the car. See you later.